Ohio area knows the name Howie Chizek. Howie Chizek was a legend, a 65-year-old popular radio host. He was on the air for 38 years at WNIR, which is our home in the Akron area. And he was on the first day of vacation taking 10 underprivileged young people, along with chaperones, to Walt Disney World when he died. His family apparently said that he died of a heart attack. Let's welcome on our Geico guest line the news director for WNIR 100 FM, the Talk of Akron, Phil Ferguson. Phil, first of all, our thoughts, prayers, and sympathies go out to all of you who lost such a dear friend and this, I guess, saint of a guy. Howie Chizek was just amazing, wasn't he?
Well, Mike, and you kind of hit on it right from the top. You talked about a charity event that he has done for many, many years, taking 10 to 1,200 privileged kids to, it's money out of his own pocket.
He paid for these kids, right, Phil?
Yeah, yes, he pays for the transportation, the daily fee there at the theme park, but he hasn't done it just for 1 or 2 years. It's been 20 or 30 years he's been doing this.
Wow.
And he's all about that. We have a special thing each year here. It's called Howie's Helping Hand, where we raise money for those in need around the holidays and things like that. And you hit on that. And I know, and I've listened to your show many times, and Mike, always informative, a great program. And I hear you talking about charities, and I hear you talking about different things like that. And that's what he was all about.
Yeah.
When you think of Howie Chizek, certainly a sad time here for the entire WNIR family, not only those that work here at the station, but the immediate family, the extended family, the hundreds of thousands that listen to Howie each and every day, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time, 6 days a week. Now, we calculated this because I know you've been on the air a long time.
Not as long as Howie.
And let me also tell you that I know Chris West. I mean, I like Chris a lot, and I heard that he tried to get out of a speeding ticket by saying, "Do you know who I am?" Now, that bothered me.
Me too.
To no end. But anyway, with Howie, 6 days a week, 5 hours a day, it's some 58,000 hours of live radio. And, Howie was a part of individuals' lives. They listened, laughed, cried. He made people think each and every day. And really, the bottom line was he wanted to make this a better world.
Well, and this is what I love about him. We talk about, obviously in the news, and as news director, you reported on the death of Rodney King, and the question, what's the legacy? What's the legacy? Right. All of us want to change the world to some degree. Here's a guy who died taking a group of kids, underprivileged kids, and this means so much to me because my Denise, who would love to talk about
stories.
Well, and she loved Disney World because she always would say to me all the times we went together and took our 4 sons, why can't every kid see this amazing place? I suspect Howie was fulfilling a dream that these underprivileged, needy kids had.
Yeah, he was there, and he would do this once a year for a whole week, paying everything, the airfare, there and back, and for these 10 or 1,200 privileged kids. And
Phil, that's a legacy.
There's no doubt about it. But, you talk about this, and that's what it's all about. And that's what I know on the air, even in news stories that I do, it's about the people. It's about trying to reach out and to help people. And, for Howie, that's what he was all about. And, it's interesting because, he grew up in Cleveland Heights, the area in Cleveland. He never really wanted to go. He had offers to go to a major market or do something like you did, but he always wanted to stick in this area, stay in this area.
Sure.
He loved it. He loved dealing with the people on a daily basis, and to make a talk show that's live, fresh, and every day. And I'll tell you one other thing that's hard to believe in this day of radio, we don't have screeners here. So he would take each call as it came in a rotation.
Now that's talent.
You had no idea what they were going to talk about.
I'd drop over, I'd fall over on the floor. Are you kidding me? If I had to take unscreened calls, I wouldn't know how to do that. I mean, Howie could have given me a lesson. Well, you guys have all got to be in a state of shock because this was so unexpected, right, Phil?
He is at the station. He did the show 38 years. 38 years. The other thing, and I don't know if a lot of people know, you're national, of course, but he was the public address announcer for the Cleveland Cavs.
Yeah, the Cleveland Cavs for years, right?
Many years. And I still remember him telling me the one story when Michael Jordan hit the shot over Craig Elo, and I don't know if you recall
I
that
do.
here.
Oh, yeah.
But he was the PA announcer. As soon as that shot went in, he didn't say another word. He got up and left. And he said to this day he thinks he put the curse on the Cavs.
Wow.
He's such an avid. But you go back to what you said right at the top, Mike, and I know we're probably running short of time, but it is giving back. And somebody, and certainly he's up there
is right now, and I hope he's looking out over all of us, because he's the kind of guy that we all want to be. I mean, what a life, what a legacy, what a rich footprint he left. And again, Phil Ferguson, news director, please know how our sympathies are with all of you guys at the WNIR family.
Thanks for the time, Mike.
You bet, Phil. Phil Ferguson, the news director there at WNIR, helping us say goodbye to an amazing man, Howie Chizek.